Hi, how are you doing? This is Analysis by Doing. I'm Manu Vasudevan, Certified AWS Solutions Architect and Data Analyst at your service. Welcome to Analysis by Doing, a series of data analysis sessions in which we do hands-on projects analyzing data using Amazon Web Services. The target audience is aspiring data analysts and AWS Cloud enthusiasts. What good is any knowledge when not put to good use? We will exercise our AWS skills on the terrain of data science. Join us in our data analytics journey in the vehicle of Amazon Web Services. Welcome to this session on environment setup. First, we'll register a new AWS free tier account. In there, we'll create a billing alarm and administrator account. Then, we'll create an S3 bucket for our project portfolio, which will also host a static website. In there, we'll create subfolders for project 1, 2, 3, and however many we do throughout this series. After this, we'll launch an EC2 Windows Server instance for our data analysis environment. When we remote into that, we'll install Chrome and Anaconda. Also, we'll create a Jupyter notebook and download it as a .html file. Then, we'll install Visual Studio Code. In there, we'll create a file called index.html. Both files will then be uploaded to the S3 portfolio bucket. After doing so, we'll create a project portfolio distribution in CloudFront from our S3 bucket. This way, we'll be able to view the final web page we create. Finally, we're going to stop and not terminate the EC2 instance with the data analysis environment. The reason for this is that we'll use this particular EC2 instance for many of the projects we will do throughout this series. We have successfully created a placeholder Jupyter Notebook project. Now, let's download and install Visual Studio Code. After RDPing into the Analysis EC2 instance, open the Chrome browser. Navigate to code.visualstudio.com/download. Click on System Installer 64-bit under Windows. Wait till download completes. Then, click on up arrow next to the downloaded file and select Open. When the Setup Microsoft Visual Studio Code window opens, close the browser window. Accept the license agreement and click Next. Select Default Destination Location and click Next. Accept Default Start Menu folder and click Next. Take defaults for the additional tasks and click Next. On the Ready to Install screen, click Install. Close the File Explorer window if open. After the Visual Studio Code Installer wizard completes, click Finish to launch Visual Studio Code. Right-click on the Visual Studio Code icon in the taskbar and choose Pin to Taskbar. We have installed Text Editor Visual Studio Code in our data analysis environment. Now, let's create index.html for our project portfolio website. Expand the Visual Studio Code window. In the Get Started screen, click on Mark Done. Click on Open Folder. In the left pane of the Open Folder window, navigate to C:\Users, Administrator, ABD Portfolio 1, and click Select Folder. Check Trust Parent Folder Administrator and click Yes, I trust the authors. close the Get Started tab. In the Explorer pane on the left side, with folder ABD Portfolio 1 selected, click on New File icon. Enter file name index.html. In the index.html file, key an exclamation mark and press Tab to get the HTML template. Press Ctrl and S to save the index.html file. Fill out our portfolio website index file with the code shown. A link to this code is also available in this video's description. Feel free to personalize the content in the H1, H2, and H3 tags. Note the href link to project1/notebook-overview.html corresponding to our Intro to Jupyter Notebook project. Press Ctrl and S to save the index.html file. Copy the URL of pexels.com to download the background image. Launch the browser and navigate to the pexels.com URL. Click on the free download and say thanks to S. Megaj from Pexels for freely contributing this amazing photograph. Here's a shout out to S. Megaj. Close the browser window. Click on the File Explorer icon in the taskbar. Navigate to the Downloads folder. In the left pane, open the folder C:\Users Administrator ABD Portfolio 1. Click on the pexels-s-megaj-747964.jpg and drag and move it to the ABD Portfolio 1 folder. Click on the ABD Portfolio 1 folder. Right-click on the Pexels JPEG you just moved here. Then click on Open With and choose another app. Click on More Apps and choose Visual Studio Code. Then click OK. What an awesome background for our portfolio website! Click on the Extensions icon in the leftmost border. Search for Live Server and hit Enter. On Live Server, click Install. Wait while it installs. After it installs, close the Extension Live Server tab. Click on the Explorer icon on top of the leftmost border. Click on Index.html tab. Click on the Go Live icon at the bottom right of Visual Studio Code. In the Portfolio page, click on the Intro to Jupyter Notebook project to see the Jupyter Notebook Overview page. Close the browser window. In Visual Studio Code, click on File drop-down and select the Exit option at the very bottom. We have created the files needed to launch our portfolio website. Let's upload the Portfolio website files to our Portfolio S3 bucket. After RDPing into the Analysis EC2 instance, open Chrome browser. Navigate to aws.com. Click on Sign In on the top right. Choose IAM user. Enter your account ID. Mine is ABD Sessions. Click Next. In the Sign In as IAM user page, enter your username. Mine is Analyst1. Enter the password and click on Sign In. As best practice, I never save credentials on browsers, even on short-lived EC2s. In the AWS console, on the search bar, key in S3 and hit Enter to land on the S3 console. Click on ABD Portfolio 1 bucket. In the ABD Portfolio 1 bucket page, click on the Objects tab. Click on Upload. Click on the File Explorer icon in the taskbar. Navigate to the folder Users, Administrator, ABD Portfolio 1. Select the HTML file and the JPEG file by clicking on them with the Shift key pressed and drag them on to the S3 upload page. In the S3 upload page, scroll down and click on Upload to start uploading the selected files. After seeing the Upload Succeeded message, click on Close. In the AWS S3 ABD Portfolio 1 page, click on Folder Project 1. In the S3 Project 1 folder page, click Upload. Press Alt-Tab to toggle to the File Explorer window. Navigate to the folder Users, Administrator, ABD Portfolio 1, Project 1. Select the files notebook-overview.html and notebook-overview.ipynb, the Jupyter Notebook file, by clicking on them with the Shift key pressed and drag them on to the S3 upload page. In the S3 upload page, scroll down and click on Upload to start uploading the selected files. After seeing the Upload Succeeded message, click on Close. We have uploaded the Portfolio website files to the Portfolio S3 bucket. Next, let's create the project portfolio distribution from the S3 Portfolio bucket. After RDPing into the Analysis EC2 instance, open Chrome browser. Sign in to aws.com and key in CloudFront and hit Enter in the search bar. In the CloudFront page, click on Create Distribution. In the Create Distribution page Origin section, click on the Origin Domain Input field. From the drop-down, select the ABD Portfolio S3 bucket. Under S3 Bucket Access Info, choose Yes, Use OAI so that the bucket will restrict access only to CloudFront. Click on Create New OAI button. In the Create New OAI pop-up window, accept the default name for the Origin Access identity and click Create. Back in the distribution page, choose Yes, Update the Bucket Policy. Scroll down to Default Cache Behavior. Under Viewer Protocol Policy, choose Redirect HTTP to HTTPS. Scroll down to the Settings section. In the default root object field, enter index.html. Accept the defaults on all other input fields in the Create Distribution page and click on Create Distribution. Note the successfully created new distribution message. In the S3 Bucket console, navigate to the ABD Portfolio bucket. Click the Permissions tab. Scroll down and review the bucket policy CloudFront created to allow access to your portfolio bucket only through the safe and secure HTTPS URL of the CloudFront distribution. In the CloudFront distribution page Details section, click on the copy icon next to the distribution domain name. Open a new browser tab. Paste your portfolio URL in the address bar and hit Enter. In your website, click on the Intro to Jupyter Notebook URL and view your placeholder project. Close the browser window. Close the File Explorer window, if open. Close the RDP window. And click OK. Let's access our newly minted portfolio website from our personal laptop or desktop. Back in the AWS console, key in CloudFront and hit Enter in the search bar. Click on your portfolio website distribution. In the CloudFront distribution page Details section, click on the copy icon next to the distribution domain name. You can reference this URL in your resume, business, and social media links to further your analysis career. Open a new browser tab. Paste your portfolio URL in the address bar and hit Enter. In your website, click on the Intro to Jupyter Notebook URL and view your placeholder project. We have deployed our portfolio website for free on CloudFront. Let's put our data analysis server to sleep for now. To keep us motivated to produce more of such high-quality free content, please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button below, leave a comment or two, and share this video with your colleagues, friends, and other budding cloud analysts. In the AWS console, key in EC2 in the search bar and hit Enter. In the EC2 dashboard, check the Running Analysis EC2 and click on the Instance State dropdown. Then select Stop Instance. In the Stop Instance confirmation pop-up window, click on Stop. Refresh the screen after a few minutes till the instant state column shows stopped. You may sign out of your AWS console. We have put our data analysis server to sleep, for now. Congratulations! As you can see, we have officially marked all our milestones off our list. We have set up our data analysis environment in an AWS free tier EC2 computer. The 30 GB SSD still holding our data analysis environment, the S3 bucket holding our portfolio website files, and the CloudFront distribution publishing our HTTPS website to the farthest corners of the world are all free for our free tier eligible AWS account. Thanks for watching! Until our next session, this is Manu Vasudevan wishing you a very happy analysis by doing. Stay tuned!